On one side, you have the promise, a quick, creamy, cheesy meal. It's cheap, it's fast, and it always hits the spot. But on the other, there's the hidden truth, a sneaky list of fake ingredients, cheese that isn't cheese, and chemicals you can't even say. Two completely different worlds living in the same box. One of them is a lie, and it's time to reveal which brands are selling it to you. So what's the dirty secret? It's pretty simple. That cheese in most of those boxes isn't what you think it is. Instead of actual, cheese, a lot of brands use a mix of powders, oils, and artificial flavors designed to trick your taste buds. It looks like cheese, and it kind of tastes like cheese, but the ingredient list tells a totally different story. And that's exactly what we're getting into today. We've done the research, and we're going to expose the 6 worst offenders you should probably stop buying. But don't worry, we're not just here to share bad news. After that, we'll give you 4 solid brands that actually use real cheese powder. That way, you know exactly what to look for next time you're at the store. Let's get started. Number 1. Kraft Deluxe Bacon Mac and Cheese Cups. The word deluxe makes you think you're getting something a little better, doesn't it? But the issue here is the signature cheese sauce. Instead of being made from real cheese powder, it's a pre-made liquid. A quick look at the ingredients list reveals things like whey and milk protein concentrate, which are often used as cheap fillers. And that ultra-smooth, creamy texture? That's not from cheese, it's from additives like sodium polyphosphate, a chemical stabilizer that holds everything together. So while it might taste rich, you're not really getting deluxe cheese. Unfortunately, this is a pretty common trick, and our next brand is just as guilty. Number 2. Cheetos Flamin' Hot Mac and Cheese. This one is all about hitting you with that intense snack food flavor. But that signature fiery red color doesn't come from peppers. It's created using artificial dyes like Red 40 Lake and Yellow 6 Lake. And that powerful addictive flavor? A lot of that is thanks to monosodium glutamate, or MSG. Instead of a sauce built on real cheese, the ingredients list shows it relies heavily on whey, salt, and a long list of chemical flavorings to mimic the classic Cheeto taste. It's more snack dust chemistry than actual mac and cheese. But our next entry might surprise you since it's a brand many people see as a healthier choice. Number 3. Velveeta Shells and Cheese Cups. Ah, Velveeta. That famous liquid gold is a classic for a reason. But here's the catch. It's not technically cheese. On the label, it's legally called a pasteurized prepared cheese product. That's a fancy term meaning it contains some cheese, but it's mostly a blend of other ingredients like whey, milk protein concentrate, and emulsifying salts. This specific formula is what gives Velveeta its signature super smooth melt. It's been engineered so it never gets greasy or separates. So while it's creamy, you're eating a cheese-like product, not the real thing. Our next entry uses a similar playbook, but for a completely different audience. Number 4. Banquet Mega Bowls Loaded Mac and Cheese. This one is all about giving you a massive, hearty meal. And to make a giant bowl of mac that can be frozen and microwaved, you can't really use real cheese. It would just separate and get oily. So Banquet's playbook involves a cheese sauce that's engineered for stability. Instead of real cheese, you'll find ingredients like pasteurized processed cheese spread, modified food starches, and gums. These are included to make sure the sauce stays perfectly smooth and creamy after you nuke it. It's a shortcut for size, sacrificing authentic ingredients for convenience. But not every brand relies on a liquid sauce. Our next entry's trick is a little different. Number 5. Annie's Microwave Mac Cups, artificial flavor varieties. Now, this one is tricky because most people see Annie's as the healthier choice. And for many of their products, that's true. But you have to be a detective when you grab their microwave cups. Specifically, look out for the licensed character versions. To keep the flavor exactly the same from cup to cup, they sometimes rely more on natural flavors and less on actual cheese powder. It's a sneaky downgrade hidden behind a friendly cartoon character. So, the key is to always read the label. If cheese isn't a star ingredient, you know what's really going on. But this next brand might be the biggest offender of all. Number 6. Great Value Instant Macaroni and Cheese Cups. And here it is, the one many people grab to save a few bucks. But that rock bottom price comes at a cost, and it's all in the ingredients. When you read the label, their cheese sauce mix is a perfect example of what this whole video is about. Real cheese is so far down the list, it's practically an afterthought. Instead, the main ingredients are things like whey, milk solids, and a laundry list of artificial flavors and colors. It's the ultimate version of a product designed to just mimic cheese, not actually be cheese. Okay, so we've covered the brands to avoid, but don't worry, it's not all bad news. Coming up, we'll show you 4 brands you can actually trust. Number 7 and 4 that use real cheese powder. All right, now for the good news. We've seen all the fakers, so let's talk about the brands that actually get it right. The big difference? They use real cheese powder. So what is that exactly? It's simpler than it sounds. Companies take real blocks of cheese, heat them up, and then carefully remove all the water. What's left is a fine powder that's packed with authentic cheese flavor because it started as, well, real cheese. This is why they taste so much better. You can't fake that complex, genuine flavor. Plus, since it comes from real cheese, it also adds some actual protein and calcium. The next 4 brands we'll cover all use the real stuff. So let's get to our first recommendation. Number 8, Goodle's Cheddi Mac. This brand is a total game changer and a perfect example of how to do it right. When you check the ingredients, you'll find exactly what you're looking for: real cheddar cheese powder. But Goodle's takes it a step further. They also pack their pasta with extra protein and fiber, a lot of which comes from plants like chickpeas. So you're not just getting that rich, authentic cheese flavor, you're also getting a meal with a serious nutritional boost. It's the comfort food you love, just made a whole lot better. But what if you want a classic brand you can find anywhere? Our next one fits the bill perfectly. Number 9. Annie's Organic Shells and Real Aged Cheddar. You've probably seen this purple box everywhere, and for good reason. Now, we did call out some of Annie's other products earlier, but this is the one to get. The secret is right on the front. Real aged cheddar. That aged part makes all the difference. It's what creates that sharp, complex taste you expect from actual cheese, not just a vaguely cheesy flavor. This version uses the real stuff, delivering that classic, comforting taste without any of the tricks. It just goes to show you really have to read the label. But what if you want something a little more gourmet? Number 10. 365 by Whole Foods Market Macaroni and Cheese. You might not think of a store brand as gourmet, but this one really delivers on quality. Since it's from Whole Foods, you'd expect a cleaner product, and that's exactly what you get. The ingredients list is simple and straightforward. You won't find any artificial flavors or weird, unpronounceable powders here. Instead, the star of the show is real cheddar cheese powder, giving it that authentic taste. It's a no-nonsense mac and cheese that proves you don't always need a fancy box or a big name brand to get the good stuff. So there you have it, 4 great options you can trust. Number 11, Banza Chickpea Mac and Cheese. And for our final recommendation, we have something a little different. This brand has become incredibly popular, and it's easy to see why. It's a top seller on Amazon, right up there with bulk bags of pure cheese powder. And of course, it passes our main test. The sauce is made with real cheese. But the real game changer here isn't the cheese, it's the pasta itself. Banza uses pasta made from chickpeas instead of wheat. That simple switch is how they pack a whopping 18 grams of protein into a single serving, giving you a serious nutritional boost. This journey of uncovering hidden truths is just beginning. If you want to keep revealing the secrets behind your favorite foods and make informed choices every time you shop, hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on what we expose next.